everybody, Cinema Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today, headed out to Walmart where I got myself 4 titles all on DVD, so let's take a look at everything I got. So like I said, headed out to my local Walmart today where I grabbed myself 4 DVDs, all out of their value bin, so I paid only $5 a piece for all 4 titles, and the first 2 I picked up were both dinosaur releases. One being Extreme Survivors and the other being Perfect Predators. Both of these are Discovery Channel releases featuring 3 Discovery Channel documentaries on each disc. And as I said many times before, when it comes to Discovery Channel, Learning Channel, and History Channel documentaries, I will always pick them up when I come across them for a good price, no matter what format they're on, because unfortunately, they are a dying breed. Nowadays, those stations pretty much only play reality TV, which is a shame. You rarely see any really good documentaries on them anymore, so when I come across them, I always have to pick them up so I can have them and watch them whenever I want. The next title I picked up was a complete blind buy, but definitely wanted to grab it for one reason. That was one of the pictures on the back, and that was Hatterai, or Harderai, or I have no idea how you pronounce that. This is a John Wayne movie, which I have heard of, but really know nothing about. When it comes to John Wayne movies, I'm not some die-hard fan. I actually only have a few in my collection. I enjoy John Wayne. I have nothing wrong with him. I do like his movies, but I've only recently really started to get into them. I'm just not some huge John Wayne fan. So, like I said, this was a blind buy, but it is something I have heard of. I have heard good things, but like I said, what sold me on this was a woman feeding elephants on the back. And I know you think that's probably a really weird reason to buy a movie, but when I saw that, I started thinking of the Swiss Family Robinson, which obviously this movie is probably nothing like that, but it just got me thinking of movies like the Swiss Family Robinson and just classic Disney titles, and really that's what sold me on this. I have pretty much no doubt this will be nothing like a classic Disney title, but it really made me want to check this out, see what the movie was all about, and like I said, I'd heard good things. I just recently started getting the John Wayne movies, so I'm sure this will be a great film. And the last DVD I picked up was Ip Man 2. And before you ask, no, I do not own Ip Man. I do not own the original movie, but these are 2 films that I've definitely wanted to check out. I've heard fantastic things about the original. Apparently it is a great martial arts film. The sequel, though, I haven't heard a single thing about, but as you guys know, I am a completist, so if I'm going to get the first one, I'm obviously going to pick up the second one as well. So for $5, had to get it, and I can't wait to check it out after I pick up Ip Man and watch that. So that's it for what I bought today, so now it's what I watched. And today I checked out the 1980 classic, The Exterminator, which as you can see, I'm unfortunately missing the artwork for. I did watch my UMD copy of this. Now, going into this film, I had heard really good things. I just heard it was just a great, classic, kind of cheesy, but really fun movie. And by no means was I disappointed. Everything great I'd heard about this film, it totally lived up to it. The movie starts off with an explosion. I mean, this huge explosion, guy flipping through the air, no opening credits, nothing like that, just an explosion. And that alone, I was like, brilliant. How better to start a movie than just big booms? I mean, just a great way to start the film off. You knew immediately you were getting into some great cheese. Now, the entire film is all based around this ex-Vietnam vet. He's got his buddy, well, this gang beats up his buddy, paralyzes him, really just destroys this guy, and he goes just nuts, and he wants to get his revenge. So he goes out, kills his gang, and from that, he just becomes the Exterminator, where he's going to go around and clean up New York City. He's taking care of gang members, people who are beating up old ladies. There's this ring of it's kind of like a prostitute house, but instead of prostitutes are actually having sex with little boys, so he goes and stops that. I mean, this guy's just going and just kicking some ass and cleaning up the city. Just a great vigilante movie. Not too much more to say about it, though. I mean, what more is there to say than it's a movie about a guy going around, kicking some ass, being a vigilante, and cleaning up New York. That's really the entire plot of the film. I do think at the end where the cop who's been trying to track this guy down, he finds him, and he doesn't realize it, but he's basically setting the Exterminator up. The CIA shoots the cop, making it look like the Exterminator did it, and then they're trying to get, because they want to get rid of this Exterminator because it's election season coming up, so they shoot the Exterminator, or at least you think he got shot, and spoiler alert here, I'm going to completely ruin the ending of this one, although if you know anything, there's an Exterminator 2, so you'll probably see this one coming. He, of course, had a bulletproof vest on, and survived. So again, this is a great, great watch. If you like cheesy movies, just great cheesy 80s films, this is one you're going to want to check out. I love a great vigilante movie. Unfortunately, I mean, a lot of vigilante movies I've seen recently, a lot of them, you know, just, you got this great vigilante, but then, you know, it just seems like he doesn't kick enough ass, whereas you want to see him get away with what he's doing, and sometimes they, you know, they just don't seem to be getting away recently. I mean, things like V for Vendetta was great, but unfortunately, we just need to get some more great vigilante movies out there right now. I love an 80s vigilante movie, because 95% of the time, that vigilante gets away to kick some more ass, to live another day of kicking ass and cleaning up whatever he's trying to clean up. And I love a film like that, because you're really rooting for him. I mean, this guy's going around killing people, but he's killing bad guys. He's killing people who, I mean, I know a lot of people say, well, who are you to play God? But personally, people that I think deserve to die. I mean, again, gang members, people raping children, people beating up old ladies. I mean, things like that. People who are just scum and just do not deserve to live anymore. It is great to see this guy just going around and taking care of those people, getting rid of them, again, cleaning up the town. So I would definitely recommend this film. As I said, it's definitely great 80s cheese. You get some really good gore as well. The movie starts off pretty gory, actually. I was expecting a much gorier film just from the beginning alone, because the beginning of the film actually starts off in Vietnam. And you can see a guy get beheaded, a guy gets his throat slit, he's pulling out his skin. I mean, lots of gore in the very beginning of the film. So, unfortunately, I guess I could say I was a little bit let down in the fact that I was expecting a lot more gore all throughout the movie, but really we get the most of it, the brunt of it, right in the beginning of the film. You get a little bit more throughout the movie, but not as much as I was expecting. So, for Gorehounds, you do get a little bit. You might be satisfied somewhat. You're not going to get a ton of gore, but what you do get is great, just great practical special effects. So again, a fantastic movie. If you just want to see a great vigilante movie about a guy going around, kicking some ass, cleaning up New York, this is the one to watch. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Definitely got some great titles today from my local Walmart. Certainly looking forward to checking all those out. Now, $5 a piece, those were a great deal. And also watching The Exterminator, just a brilliant, brilliant vigilante movie. A great cheeseball 80s film. If you like cheese, it's definitely one to check out. The movie's a hell of a lot of fun. Great to see a guy kicking some ass, cleaning up New York. It's definitely one to see. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.